hello, YouTube. This is Sean, the Divine Diva, coming at you with my NACA Journey Reboot video. Yes, reboot. I last came to you in October of 2019, and at that time I was roughly 10 months into my NACA home ownership journey. NACA being the Neighborhood Assistance Corporation of America, America's best mortgage. And so, with that being said, I last came to you, and at that time, I was working a full time job and also doing a side hustle, a supplemental job with Ship as a contractor, actually doing personal shopping, and that was in October. I worked through the program and maintained contact with my MC, my counselor with NACA up until the beginning of 2020, about January or February. And as you know, we hit pandemic circumstances. The pandemic is currently going on as of this date, which is December 20th, 2020. And so, even so, I've had to make some adjustments, do some different things in life. And in this past year, I've had to address some things. I could not do my supplemental job. I couldn't get that side hustle going because of medical concerns and safety. I am still working full time and happy to be doing so because I know that's not the case for everyone. And just really had to take some time to reevaluate and take care of family and myself. I'm still doing that, but of course, I've hit a space where, I'm ready to do this reboot. I can give it time and energy, and even more importantly, I can put some additional funds toward my journey. So, just to kind of recap or reboot the previous 5 videos that are already on my channel. I started my journey officially February 14th of 2019 with my intro video. Prior to that time, I had attended the Homebuyers Workshop in December of 2018 near the end of the year in Jacksonville, Florida. I attended that Homebuyers Workshop for several hours and of course came back, started officially my journey, and began to pull information from my credit bureau reports, just trying to see where I was, see if I had good standing. I did not have bad credit, but did not have the best credit. And so with that in mind, I launched my journey and began to work with NACA and their mortgage counselors. I was scheduled for my initial appointment on April 1st. It took some time. They have a lot of clients and it takes a while, but I already knew that. I'd already done lots of research videos on YouTube and forums. So with that being said, I was fully prepared, and it also gave me time to get some things in order. And so my appointment was scheduled for April 1st. That would have been my intake appointment. That is where you speak with the counselor. You may pay to get your credit pulled, and they review that information, let you know if there's any areas of concerns or things you need to address. And so that appointment did not happen April 1st as it was supposed to, due to a conflict with a work requirement that I had. And so I actually had my initial appointment June 4th of 2019. And I actually had a phone appointment because I don't live in Jacksonville. I live approximately 2 hours away. And so I did a remote counsel session, got the information, they pulled my report, we discussed my debt, my income, and all those things. And I left that meeting with 2 action items. I proceeded throughout the month of June and I began to do the volunteer hours that were required. There's a total of 5 activities that you have to participate in as a part of that process, and that's on an annual basis. And so I proceeded throughout the summer. I did those activities. Many of them were fairly easy. And I just began to save money for what we call, or what NACA calls, their minimum required funds. I was also working with my counselor to determine, if I needed to write any type of letters or address any debt. Did not have a whole lot of heavy concerns, but there were a couple items that I had no idea who the creditors were. I believe they were, recycled debt. And so I began to address those things while I was saving money. So when I got approximately to September, October, I was still working. I started doing some extra um, positions, a contract position with Shipped, which is a personal shopping company. I was able to make, some weekly income to add to my savings, which was pretty cool. And I actually enjoyed it too. Met some cool people. And then we hit the pandemic situation, and it got to a point where I certainly was not comfortable. And just for medical reasons, it just did not remain feasible for me to do that. Hit some other challenges during the pandemic, as I'm sure many of you probably can relate. And now here I am. Wow, 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 wow. About 8 or 9 months into the pandemic officially. My state had a stay-home order issued in March of 2019. And so my workplace had to transition to work from home, and it has been an interesting journey. I'm actually getting ready to move into a different position in the new year, which I'm actually very happy about. And that'll be some help as I pursue my NACA journey. So this is my NACA Journey Reboot. And I started this video off, playing that uh, song, that old song in the beginning of Staying Alive, for those of you who may know it. I'm dating myself, but it's appropriate because this has been a year of survival for many of us in many different ways, not just financially, but physically, mentally, emotionally. It's been a frustrating year for me. And, just even share that is actually kind of very freeing. But, I'm super excited about the new year, despite the challenges and the things that's going on around us. The world has changed tremendously. We've had an election. Many people are wearing masks, some are not wearing masks. Um, a lot of Americans are no longer with us. A lot of friends and family members are no longer with us. Lost a lot in 2020. But even so, I'm pushing forward with a clear head and mindset as it pertains to this journey and many things in my life. So I hope that you will rejoin me on this NACA Journey Reboot. Um, if you have some questions about what NACA is, I would suggest you go back to my introductory video. I did do that video back in February of 2019, and I have helpful links down below. I'll go ahead and link that video down below. And if you want, join the journey with me and follow me, because this time I will not pause. I'm going to push through the adversity. It's been a real challenge, but it's time to make progress and to go forward, right? So this is Sean Divine Diva saying thank you for watching this journey, and I hope you'll take it with me. Take two. Bye.